I'm a Jew. Woo! Nice. I don't look super Jewish. I am asymptomatic. I look like our natural predator, if anything. And it's a weird time for the Jews. Strange time right now. There's been a recent uptick in anti-Semitism the last 3,000 years, so it's getting tense. And I'm always frustrated by the ignorance of it. It's always just wild, baseless claims like, oh, Jews secretly run the media and the weather and the banks. And it's like, the banks isn't a secret. That one, we're pretty out there with that. Goldman Sachs, we put our name on the building twice. It's very overt. All of them. Lehman Brothers, Solomon Brothers, Bear Stearns. Oh, J.P. Morgan. Did you know J.P. stands for Jewish people? Do you know that? There's just so many Jews. Like, we can't even list them. Just Jewish people. Oh, and that one Goy Morgan. He's just here to hold down the fort in Yom Kippur. That's his whole job. Jew is a fun word, huh? It's a weird word. It's a last name. Did you know that? I went to Jewish summer camp with a kid named Ben Jew. That's a real person. And Joey Matzah. Those are real people. I sound like an undercover Klansman trying to just make up stuff. I'm like, yeah, I went to Jew camp with Ben Jew and Joey Matzah and Dreidel Bagelstein. But here is what I think is weird about the word Jew. Typically, a slur takes a proper ethnic term and shortens it. Like, I can't list them, but you know them all. But Jew is already compact, right? So people get weird. Like, am I allowed to say Jew? Is that okay? I'm like, yeah, Jew. Jew is fine. Jew is great. So long as it's a noun, right? I'm a Jew. You're a Jew. It's the adjectives and verbs that'll get you in trouble. Like, yeah, my Jew lawyer tried to Jew me out of $5,000. I'm like, whoa, no. My Jewish lawyer tried to jip me out of $5,000. See? It's better because it offends a smaller, less powerful group of people. That's a fun joke to tell. Because a lot of stuff has to go right? To even get the joke, you gotta know some stuff, some history, some etymology, and then to laugh, you have to be a bad person. So that sweet spot, just educated and amoral. That's the fan base I'm trying to cultivate. I'm a Southern Jew. I learned my great-grandparents immigrated from Poland to Alabama because they didn't know anything about it, apparently. They're like, it ranked number 1 in alphabetic. I do, as a Jew, I like it here. I feel like this is our place. There's so many Jews here. We got all kinds of Jews in New York City. We got the regular Jews, Hasidic Jews. Those are the ones who look like they're wearing all of their clothes at once to avoid checking a bag, you know? In the South, very few Jews, and more anti-Semitism, which is very frustrating to me. How can you hate Jews when you've never even met the most annoying ones, you know? Come on. Southern anti-Semitism, it's speculative, it's abstract. It's like a liberal arts degree. They're like, I hate the Jews. I'm like, all right, what conspiracy blog did you read? When a New Yorker is like, I hate the Jews, I'm like, okay, what'd your landlord do this week? Let's hear it. I grew up around very few Jews. I went to a Christian high school in Atlanta, Georgia. Very preppy, very waspy, just like a on 3, 1, 2, 3, states' rights. Like it was that kind of, you know. Our mascot was Andrew Jackson. It was that kind of. It's only racist if you're well-read. But it was, yeah. It was like old money. It was like all the kids had last names as first names. The girls were named Reagan mostly. But the guys, first names. Townsend, Whitaker, Chambliss, Matthews, with an S. I'm Matthew, he triple word scored my name. That felt personal. My favorite was my first day there. This guy walks up, just tall, all-American, big smile. He goes, hi, welcome to Love It. My name's Spalding Walters. I was like, no, it's not. That's a LLC, I'm pretty sure. What are you, one person or the two guys who heckle the Muppets? Spalding Walters, huh? Where are your friends Ritz-Carlton and Courtyard Marriott? Where are they hiding? Huh? Hey, isn't it fun, by the way, how rich white people, their name is 2 last names, but poor white people, their name is 3 first names? You ever know? Like, hi, my name's Jimmy Johnny Jeremy Jr. But you can call me JJJJJJ. Shit, that's too many J's. Jews can't do last names as first names. Just says, hi, Goldberg Greenberg. Have a very Hava Nagila, or whatever. I digress. I was the only Jew at a Christian school. That was tough. I was bullied. I was called names. I was excluded because I was a Jew. And then my senior year, we had a new student. His name was Mateo. He was also Jewish. And within 2 semesters, he was class president and prom king, which that is a rough way to learn that your classmates are not anti-Semitic. Oh, damn, all right. It's not Jew, it's me. Great. Did not ask for a control variable. Turns out none of them hated Jews. And then he showed up, and then I did a little. He made me anti-Semitic. I was like, too many Jews around here. You ever notice that? I say we get rid of half of them. I'm Jewish and Cajun. I'm Cajun on my dad's side. Rare mix. Those 2 groups don't get along very well. Here's how much Cajuns hate Jews. They designed all of their food so that Jews can't eat it. Every dish is either shellfish or pork. All of it. Shrimp creole, crawfish etouffee, jambalaya, gumbo, boudin. You know how not kosher boudin is? It's made of ground up pork wrapped in pages of the Old Testament. And it's, delicious. Amazing. I've tried it. Worth going to Jewish hell. Jewish hell, it's 60 degrees, and you don't have a sweater, and your mom's there, and she's like, where's your sweater? But it's not so bad. It's a white-collar hell, you know? It's Catholic heaven. Jewish hell is Catholic heaven. Cajuns, we are not a proud people. I went online. I wanted to see who was the most famous Cajun person. Found the answer. Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres is Cajun, and you didn't know that because she doesn't mention it. She is out of the closet, but still stuck in the spice rack. That is the stigma of my people. And Cajuns, if you aren't familiar, we're a race of drunk rednecks from Louisiana who are both bilingual and illiterate. They speak French. Cajuns speak French. My dad spoke it, his parents spoke it, and I took 4 years of French, so I'm not fluent, but if you write something in French, I can look at it and be like, hey, that's French? Look at that, wow. People ask, do you speak French? I'm like, un poquito, yes. Es muy cilantro. And people say French is a dying language. I say, not fast enough. Here's my beef with French, my boeuf, if you will, and I won't. The words are longer than they sound like they need to be. Every French word, it's just a gangbang of letters. There's like 12 of them, but only 3 are actually doing something. The other 9 are just hanging around like, hey, I'm just excited to be here. Remember the first time you saw hors d'oeuvres on paper? You're just like, is that? Horse divorce? What is that? Is this my Gmail password or? You couldn't have French Wheel of Fortune. That wouldn't work. They're like, okay, it's a 7-letter word. You're like, yeah, I'd like an A. Yeah, there's 19 A's. What? Okay. What about an X? Yeah, there's an X at the end doing fucking nothing. Just soaking up unemployment. Like, huh. What about an apostrophe? What about, buddy, we got apostrophes. They're like underneath letters. There's a C with a goatee. We don't know what that's for. Best example of the inefficiency of French phonetics. Their word for water is O, which is spelled E-A-U, which looks like it sounds like Sylvester Stallone lost for words. Like, that's the sound you make when you forgot the name of the person you're singing happy birthday to. Like, happy birthday to... Happy birthday... But this word is pronounced O, and it's spelled with 3 different vowels, none of which are O. Do vowels unionize in France? What? The reason I get so worked up about this is because I had to study Hebrew for my bar mitzvah, and what makes Hebrew very difficult is there are no vowels in the Hebrew alphabet. No vowels. If you ever wanted proof of how cost efficient the Jews are, at some point in our history, someone asked, "Would you like to buy a vowel?" And we're like, "Oh, I think we're good. I think we're all right, yeah. No guac on this burrito. Thank you very much." Or we had vowels at some point, and we just sold them wholesale to the French in the great vowel movement. My dad wasn't very proud of his heritage. He had like the Bobby Boucher accent as a kid, like real thick, and he wanted to become a chemist, and he got rid of his accent because he thought it would make him sound stupid. I wish he had kept it. I've never met an openly Cajun scientist, and I would pay to see just some guy bumbling around in a seersucker lab coat, just like, "Ooh, that's a spicy electron." That's you know, DNA analysis tells us a crawfish just a lobster whose mama also his cousin. Like, is that true? He's like, and he spits in a beaker and pew, Zatarans. You know?